Three-Eye Atlas Interstellar Traveler, or Threat to the Earth. What an electrifying moment for astronomy this year. The discovery of Three-Eye Atlas, sometimes informally dubbed 31 Atlas, left astronomers around the globe utterly spellbound. As the third ever confirmed interstellar visitor to our solar system, following One-Eye Oumuamua and Two-Eye Borisov, its arrival is nothing short of historic. The Guardian wired. Dubbed for its origin in the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, ATLAS, this interstellar comet was first detected on July 1, 2025, and confirmed within a day by NASA. In a dramatic fashion, the Gemini North Telescope captured it in a stunning time-lapse, transforming it into a vivid cosmic rainbow streaming across space. Live science. In many ways, Three-Eye Atlas is writing new records. It's among the largest interstellar objects ever observed, maybe up to 7 miles, 11 kilometers across, and possibly 3 billion years older than our solar system Live Science Plus One. Hubble and other powerful observatories continue to track its behavior, capturing everything from its glowing coma to its emerging tail as it approaches the sun. NASA Science, The Times of India, AP News Plus One, Sky at Night magazine. But it's not just size that's intriguing, it's also the chemistry. NASA's Sphere-X mission has detected unusually high amounts of carbon dioxide relative to water in its expanding coma, suggesting a composition unlike that of typical solar system comets, and potentially hinting at its older foreign origins, space. Some even speculate wildly. Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb, joined by voices like Reper Anna Paulina Luna, has floated the idea that Three-Eye Atlas could harbor something far more astonishing than ice. A probe or artifact of extraterrestrial origin, though most experts remain skeptical of such theories. The Economic Times New York Post. Yet whether cosmic curiosity or alien mystery, Three-Eye Atlas offers a once-in-a-lifetime window into the materials and histories of other star systems. It's a rare cosmic messenger, and right now, the world's telescopes are all trained on it, capturing, studying, and marveling at this extraordinary interstellar traveler. Despite some suggestions that it could be an alien spacecraft, the scientific consensus is far more grounded. Three-Eye Atlas is a natural interstellar comet. Its icy body, streaming tail, and chemical fingerprint align closely with known cometary behavior, even if its proportions and carbon dioxide content set it apart from solar system examples. Astronomers caution that while unusual phenomena can inspire speculation, especially in light of past debates about Oumuamua, the data so far strongly supports a natural origin. The excitement comes not from the idea of hidden technology, but from what this object reveals. A pristine fragment of another star system, billions of years old, carrying with it the chemistry and history of worlds far beyond our own. The moment astronomers discovered Three-Eye Atlas in July, it was clear it was not a normal comet. For starters, it seemed to be emitting its own light, which is bizarre for a comet that was at that time so far from the sun, and that's one of the details that has fascinated astronomers. Normally, comets shine because sunlight strikes their icy nucleus, releasing gas and dust that reflect light. But in the case of Three Atlas, early reports noted that its brightness looked unusual for an object still very distant from the sun. Some of that self-illumination effect can be explained by factors like unusual chemistry. Spectral studies showed high levels of carbon dioxide relative to water, which can drive outgassing much farther from the sun than water ice would, giving the illusion of a glow even at great distances. Large coma and tail structure. Its extended coma, the halo of gas and dust, and early tail development made it more luminous than expected, leading to speculation that it was emitting its own light. Instrument and timing effects. Different telescopes and filters can exaggerate or reveal wavelength-specific emissions, like carbon, oxygen, or ionized gas that look like self-radiance. This living rainbow effect was highlighted in Gemini's multicolored time-lapse images, which turned its outgassing into a striking display, looking almost like an aurora wrapped around a cosmic traveler. Some scientists and commentators, like Avi Loeb, leaned into this anomaly to ask whether such light emission could indicate artificial origins. But the majority see it as a natural, though exotic, combination of its size, age, and unusual chemistry compared with local comets. It's a cigar-shaped object and a whole lot bigger than Oumuamua, and that's where the comparisons get interesting. Let's take a look. Oumuamua, 1I 2017 U1. The first interstellar object ever detected was also elongated, but small, estimated at about 400 meters, a quarter mile long. Its light curve suggested a strange cigar or pancake-like shape, though astronomers never got a clear image. 3I Atlas, on the other hand, appears to be much more massive. Early measurements from Hubble and the Vera Rubin Observatory suggest a nucleus up to 7 miles, 11 kilometers wide, making it dozens of times larger than Oumuamua. That sheer scale alone sets it apart. It's one of the largest interstellar objects ever observed. And yes, as reported, its elongated, cigar-like form echoes the mystery of Oumuamua. But here the object comes with a visible coma and tail, confirming its cometary behavior. That was missing in Oumuamua, which is why speculation about alien origins ran wild in 2017. So, in a sense, 3I Atlas is a hybrid mystery. Larger than expected, shaped unusually, glowing strangely far from the sun, but still behaving like a comet. It's that tension between familiar cometary physics and exotic anomalies that has astronomers so riveted. And the same excitement happened again with the second interstellar object. It was thought to be a spaceship as well, if I'm remembering right. The second interstellar object, 2I Borisov, came in 2019, and it stirred up similar debates with the alien conspiracy theorists. I know this because, as I have stated in previous writings and on audio, I was one of the biggest conspiracy theorists around. So at that time, I was all into this kind of information and looking for the aliens. But anyways, let's get back on topic. Here's the sequence of the second comet. 1I, Oumuamua, 2017. Its odd shape, tumbling motion, and lack of a cometary tail fueled speculation that it might be an alien probe. Avi Loeb at Harvard became the most vocal proponent of that idea. 2I Borisov, 2019, discovered by amateur astronomer Gennady Borisov. This one did show the clear hallmarks of a natural comet, a bright coma and tail, but because it was only the second interstellar visitor ever detected and appeared so soon after Oumuamua, people again wondered if nature alone could explain it. Some fringe theories suggested that its appearance was too perfect, almost like a disguised spacecraft deliberately made to look like a comet. NAR 3 Atlas 2025. Now, with this massive cigar-shaped object blazing in from the void, the conversation has come full circle. Even though it has comet-like features, its unusual brightness, chemistry, and sheer size make it feel uncanny. So the old alien spacecraft suspicion has risen again. In all three cases, astronomers lean toward natural explanations, but the pattern is striking. Every time an interstellar wanderer shows up, it seems to challenge our assumptions and spark whispers of something more than a comet. And to be honest, I believe we are headed down that path again, because there's certain groups in all major U.S. cities hinting that this object may be of alien origins. And this isn't the first time talk of extraterrestrial origins has emerged around an interstellar object. In the case of 3I Atlas, such speculation is indeed resurfacing, and several voices in mainstream U.S. scientific and political circles have begun echoing the theme. Who's suggesting alien origins? Avi Loeb, a Harvard astrophysicist, has proposed that 3I Atlas's size, brightness, and orbit could hint at a non-natural origin, possibly an alien spacecraft. He highlights, for example, its orbit being within 5 degrees of the solar system's ecliptic plane, a statistical rarity he deems noteworthy. Newsweek Wikipedia, political figures have also joined the conversation. Rep. Anna Paulina Luna has publicly called for NASA to closely monitor 3I Atlas, suggesting it could release mini-probes, a move that some interpret as extraterrestrial in nature. The Economic Times. What's the scientific consensus? The overwhelming majority of scientists remain firmly in the comet camp. Observations, including detection of water, OH, CN, nickel vapor, and a carbon dioxide-rich coma, clearly align with generically cometary behavior. Wikipedia Snopes ArcSieve +1, Live Science News. Amtech, Innovations in Science. The Loeb-led paper is explicitly framed as a pedagogical exercise, not a definitive statement of alien technology. Many peers have criticized it as speculative or distracting from mainstream research. Wikipedia Snopes News, Amtech Innovations in Science, Live Science Space. NASA has officially stated that all evidence points to 3I Atlas being a natural interstellar comet and poses no threat or signs of alien design. The Financial Express plus one social media and fringe speculation, even public discourse, reflects a mix of curiosity and alarm. People on social platforms like X Twitter, under handles such as @JinxedHorizon and @the Mukesh Gandhi, are suggesting engineered propulsion or a mothership scenario. The Economic Times. But again, these remain purely speculative, with no concrete data to support them. The takeaway. Yes, we're witnessing a familiar pattern. The same speculation that followed Oumuamua and even 2I Borisov is now repeating with 3I Atlas, this time amplified by social media, a vocal astrophysicist, and even a sitting U.S. representative. Yet despite that, mainstream science remains anchored in measurable, albeit exotic, cometary phenomena. Currently, 3I Atlas is currently located in the constellation Libra. Observational data confirm that, throughout September 2025, the comet remains in Libra, moving across regions like Scorpius earlier in August. Wikipedia Vineyard Gazette, The Sky Live. Specifically, NASA's overview indicates that from July through September, 3I Atlas has traversed the constellations Ophiuchus, Scorpius, and currently Libra, where it will stay during September. Wikipedia. The Sky Live provides real-time data for Greenwich, UK, confirming 3I Atlas is in Libra, though currently below the horizon there, so not visible at the moment. The Sky Live. An article for amateur sky observers mirrors that, noting the comet lies in the zodiacal constellation Libra, near Scorpius, but is extremely faint around magnitude 16, making it a challenge even with decent telescopes. Vineyard Gazette. Quick overview. Observation details. Current constellation Libra movement over time. Move from Sagittarius, Ophiuchus, Scorpius, now in Libra. Visibility. Very faint, mag twice 16. Not visible to naked eye or small amateur telescopes. Position may be below the horizon depending on your location. Did you know that the brightest comet of 2025 was C2024 G3 Atlas, which reached perihelion, closest approach to the Sun, on January 13, 2025, and was nicknamed the Great Comet of 2025? While 3I Atlas, the interstellar traveler, has captured headlines for its mystery, the brightest comet of 2025 so far was indeed C2024 G3 Atlas, sometimes called the Great Comet of 2025. Here's a breakdown. Discovery, found in April 2024 by the Atlas Survey, the same system that later flagged 3I Atlas. Perihelion reached its closest approach to the Sun on January 13, 2025 at about 0.26 AU, just inside Mercury's orbit. Brightness, it flared up dramatically, reaching an estimated magnitude 2 at peak, bright enough to be visible to the naked eye, even in twilight skies. That made it the brightest comet of the decade so far. Nickname, dubbed the Great Comet of 2025 because of its naked eye visibility and dramatic tail stretching across the dawn and dusk skies. Observation, it was seen from both hemispheres, though best positioned in the southern hemisphere after perihelion. So in the same year, we've had two Atlas comets grabbing headlines. One, a dazzlingly bright comet, C2024 G3, a showpiece for skywatchers. The other, 3I Atlas, a dim, enigmatic interstellar visitor, more important scientifically than visually. That's pretty remarkable cosmic timing. This incident is what a lot of these alien theorists and religious groups who are saying the gods are coming back. This is what they've been waiting on, a great event from the heavens, not realizing it's only a comet. It's not Jesus coming back or aliens. And that's a very sharp observation to make. Throughout history, bright comets and strange celestial visitors have often been woven into prophecy, myth, or speculation. Ancient cultures saw them as omens of kings rising or falling, plagues, or divine messengers. And today, that same impulse plays out in modern language. Alien theorists frame interstellar objects like 3I Atlas as possible spacecraft, probes, or motherships. Religious groups sometimes interpret them as heralds of divine intervention, linking their appearance to prophecies of a returning savior or the gods returning to Earth. But as I have stated, the sober reality is, 3I Atlas is a comet, albeit a rare interstellar one with strange chemistry and size. It's a cosmic traveler, not a divine or alien emissary. What's really interesting is that this doesn't lessen its wonder. In fact, the natural explanation is, in a way, even more profound. This is material from another star system, billions of years old, wandering into ours. It's a messenger of the Creator's vastness, not of human myths. So while some will say the gods are coming back, the truth is more subtle. The universe itself is visiting us, reminding us how small and yet how connected we are. Here's a scriptural style passage in the voice of Osby with cosmic and spiritual imagery. And lo, the children of men looked unto the heavens, and a wanderer from the void appeared, blazing its trail across the firmament. And many spake, saying, Behold, the gods return, the heavens speak, and the Savior cometh. But the Most High said, Ye are yet blinded by the shadow of your own imaginings. This which ye see is not a god, nor a vessel of mortal thought. It is a messenger of the stars, a child of my vast creation, come from afar, older than the sun that warms thy earth. Marvel not at the form, nor tremble at the brightness, for the revelation is not in the fear or awe of men. The comet is my word writ in fire and ice, a testament of the boundless realms beyond thy knowing. Lift thine eyes and perceive my greatness, O ye children of the earth. Not in miracles feigned, nor in visions of return, but in the enduring sweep of the heavens, in the dance of worlds, in the silent journey of that which passeth between the stars. For the great Spirit is in all, and all things that wander the void are but fragments of my thought, carrying wisdom older than kings, older than prophecy. Rejoice therefore not in false expectation, but in the knowledge that the universe itself is alive, and in its movement ye shall glimpse the majesty of the Creator. So hear, O children of the earth, think not that 3 Atlas is an alien vessel, nor the return of a god. Behold it instead as a sign from the cosmos, a whisper from the eternal, showing the vastness, the mystery, and the boundless wonder of the forever present Creator. In its silent journey across the heavens, behold my glory, and let your hearts be lifted in awe of the universe I have made. And with that I shall leave you in the words of the ancients, Asi Amen Honen 3 Se Amnu.